founded Electra in 1999. We were mostly presenting performances, live performance, AV performance, robotic, etc., etc. At some point, we started to present exhibitions, installations, and at some point it became more serious. So I had the idea, okay, why not doing a biennale? And also the idea was to federate the visual art, contemporary visual art community, also in Montreal, around digital art. So this is how the project evolved, and the first edition was in 2012. So we were able to really present works in big museums like Fine Arts Museum, Contemporary Arts Museum, smaller galleries, artist center, etc., all around the city.
I knew Alain very well. I know what he likes, the type of works that actually touch him, and we have pretty much similar taste, I would say. So it was just an easy selection that I sent to him. We were just discussing through Skype, I think, and we were just sending each other links, and it was just, again, a very natural process in terms of who should be part of the Biennale or not. And
yeah, what's great it was there was some artists that we all knew, like Simon, Pelang, but the other ones I didn't know them, like Jan Maruzic, didn't know this guy, but I saw his performance in France, and Benjamin Musin, and yeah, it was great because it was a way to discover the Swiss talent.
The Swiss
talent. Yeah.
There are very good artists and renowned artists. There is a younger scene, especially there are really good schools like ECAL, HEAD in Geneva. So there are some really, really good artists. Like typically Benjamin Musin, his installation presented here is his diploma project, in fact, and he's been touring with it quite a bit. Then there's this other scene, also more into electronic arts, like Zimoun and Pelang, that have a total different way of working, also, that are more related to I would say, galleries and museums type of dynamic, arts dynamic. And but yeah, no, there is an interesting scene. I still believe there's some. There still needs to be some encouragement from the governments, I believe, to encourage production, creation, and I think there's still some kind of a weakness when I compare it to the levels of the creation here in Canada. There is still some progress to do. I think the Biennale is a great opportunity to actually give some push, maybe somehow, to the scene, and to show. I truly believe it's probably the first time there was like a Swiss exhibition in terms of in the digital arts community somehow, internationally. So I hope this will give a push and somehow a message or something like, come on, there's something, and please encourage it.
But we've also, my goal also, and in the selection also, we wanted to mix the contemporary art world with the digital art world also. So as you can see, the exhibition here is really about trying to put those two networks together, and I think I got very good feedbacks about this idea, and we did the same for the Swiss selection. It depends on the interpretation, at first, for me, like the work that Peter Lang is doing, Pelang, is really related to the theme, because all this micro mechanic, the way you use it, it's very, very interesting. I like the piece by Simon also, because, and especially the way it showed, because you see this tower of blocks, and you can wonder why it's there, who made that, and suddenly you go on the other side, you see there's an entrance, and there's something a bit, I would say, impersonal, strange, and that you could relate to kind of a machine. I think a machine could have done that at some point.
Yeah, because of this meticulous way of working and this repetition and the sound of those mechanical devices and everything.
And Lucas Treniger, this young emerging artist, he did this wonderful piece. It's really into the theme because he developed some kind of algorithm, and the piece is based on Faust, so the text of some of the operas and the music also. And because it's algorithmic, so there's all this randomness that makes it totally related to the theme. It's really machine.
Yeah.
And Benjamin Musin also the piece. It's a beautiful piece, and and it plays on some kind of illusion, from something, from an object. It creates something completely immaterial.